Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. A small um technical emergency. Had to take care of real quick. Okay. Got my glasses. Got to put my glasses on. Okay. So Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. Well, all right. This is what I got going on here. Do, 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 do. Where is my scrubby thing? Where is my scrubby? There it is, right there. Oh, about to knock my phone off again. That's good enough. Good enough for government work, isn't it? That's all good enough for government work. We got out of the way. Let's get this back over here where it was. Do, 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 do. Damn thing, I'm gonna trip over it every time I walk through here. Move it out of my way. All right. Okie dokie. All right. My little improvement to the thing. It's pretty crazy, man. My video is reversed. That's really weird. Anyway, got a table which I need to clean off. I know I have a rag, but I don't know where. I don't know where exactly. Maybe that'll work. Okay, got a tabletop, wind deflector type of stuff. So yeah, I think that'll work. I'm sorry I cut out on you guys on the last stream or whatever, and I had to start over again. Like I said, um, some kind of a like a communications type of crisis happened, so I had to get out of here. But yeah, that is that. Now, what else am I going to do to this thing? I have no idea yet. I mean, I kind of want to put a shelf on this side too, but um, you know, if I keep it here, it'd be all up in the doorway, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know. I might. I don't know if I will or not, but I think I might have some more pieces of steel somewhere, and maybe cut little pieces to go in here and one in here on those two sides, and kind of have that that that'd be solid in those areas. I don't know. I might do that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got some steel somewhere. I do that some other time. But now, other than this right here, just to like kind of hang stuff off of, maybe some kind of hooks or something right there to hang stuff off of. Maybe kind of sort of like that. I see a spot I missed, but it's not a big deal. I see a spot I missed. Matter of fact, well, shit, I already hooked everything up. Never mind. Ain't a big deal. So, let me actually kind of. I've been neglecting the chat, y'all. I'm sorry about it. Let me go through the chat. So we got here Tate, Bonnie, Wildlife. Yeah, appreciate it, y'all. I mean, this is just stuff I had just thrown around. And I mean, I've been kind of wanting to do something with this propane turkey fryer thing to get it off the ground and all that shit and make like an actual station type of thing, like a cook station type of thing. I mean, the only other thing that I can probably, I mean, it would be kind of overkill, but maybe putting like some wheels on one side so I can just cart it around or something. Um, maybe I don't know. Maybe put some poles over on this side so I can have like handles and then wheels down here on this side and and I can move it around kind of like a wheelbarrow. You know what I mean? If I wanted to do that kind of thing, you know, it's not like I can actually make like a street food vendor type of shit. I don't know, man. And I was thinking about actually doing like a food cart, but like doing hot dogs and bratwurst and Philly cheesesteaks, you know, simple shit. But this is a good outside type cook area now, and now it's just little detail shit in the middle to hold stuff. Like right here, I was thinking about that, like a little thing that kind of went in an angle kind of thing, just like a little shelf right here. Um, I don't have the steel for it at the moment, but kind of like kind of like a little shelf to kind of kicks out like that, and then probably about this far out, and then just something you can stick stuff in right there. I mean, I've got the room. I mean, if you think about it, I've got the room in between these two things. I can make like that back solid and then just have like a little shelf at an angle kind of thing. So you can just like stick stuff in there instead of having it in a box, kind of have like a comes off of it, an angle type of thing. Um, just to put shit in, and I don't know. I was thinking about that too. Uh, if I had more of these pieces, because I had a bunch of these, I had like 4 of these, all the same size and stuff. So I was like, well, fuck, dude, I'll just do it for like that. I don't really need that tall. I mean, if I do, I can just add to it, but I didn't think I really needed that tall of a thingamabobber right there, for the wind. We'll see. Like when it's really windy and I'm trying to cook, we'll see on that. But a little bit over there getting tired of me doing stuff, man. She wants to play. She wants my attention. When everything else has got my attention, she doesn't like it. But she's been a bad girl because she keeps on following me down the driveway when I leave out of here to go to the store or something. So she's been a bad girl. Damn, I can't see that last comment, Bonnie. I'm sorry. I got this freaking stupid button, this share your referral link button covering your damn comment. Fucking stupid. But and I was just using a wire a wire welder, MIG welder, to do this with. I don't really have any rods at the moment for my stick welder, but I was just using that and just doing simple stuff. It's nothing really, beautiful type work. I mean, even my welding, it's not. I need some more practice. I need to keep on fucking doing it because the longer I not do it, the more out of practice I get, and the more I actually, I mean, also this is a cheap, flux core wire welder. So I mean, it's not like something I would be using if I was working at like a fabrication company or fucking shipyard or something. But and not only that, I just I'm not really concerned about it being really pretty. I want it to be functional. That's the main thing. It's just functional. Piece of wood down there on the bottom. That's not a bad idea, actually, Bonnie. That's not actually. It's not a bad idea. Putting a wood piece right there on the bottom. Um, just to have like a second shelf sitting there. That's not a bad idea either. I don't know what I've got when it comes down to wood. I mean, I do have some plywood. Now I think about it, I do have some plywood. Look, what do I got over here? I got some plywood over here. Maybe I can cut out a piece real quick. Like, I don't think that's big enough. Yeah, I got a bunch of shit sitting on top of it. Got a bunch of shit sitting on top of it. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, what do I got down here for measurement? We got 19 and a quarter. 19 and a quarter light. 19 and a quarter and 15. 19 and a quarter and 15. 19 and a quarter and 15. And I need a straight edge. Where's my straight edge? Need my straight edge. 19 and a quarter, 15. What I got right here? Nineteen and a quarter, 15. Nineteen and a quarter and 15. Okay. Put this back. Grab the toe biter. Let's grab the toe biter. Do 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 do. Let's just go ahead and make that all the way over. Look at that, like it's freaking made for it. Look at that, like it's freaking made for it. Like it's freaking made for it, dude. Look at that shit. God damn it. But I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just fucking off, y'all. I am just totally fucking off, but it looked like it's fucking made for it, buddy. Thank you, Bonnie. That was a good idea. I probably would have thought of it anyway, eventually, but I'll definitely give you credit for that one. That's not a bad idea. That worked out just fucking awesome. And I still might do some kind of like a little tray about, about like that right here. I might, just for little shit to put right here, but I don't know. It's not necessary, but hell yeah. That's coming along right there, boy. Here, hold on. Let me sit down in the chair for a second and look at this thing. But I do need some hooks. I need some hooks or something. I don't know. I don't think I have any hooks. What's up, Huckleberry? I'm just getting back to the chat. Yeah, Bonnie, that was a good idea. That's a damn good idea. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got to figure out some kind of hooks or something. What do I got for fucking hooks? What do I have for hooks? Hmm. That's something else I got. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Let's wander through my junk pile and see what we got going on. Now, I can't remember what all I have because I got so much crap. But, well, I mean, I can break the welder back out and I can weld these on. Maybe cut the screw part off and weld those on somewhere. Where would be a good spot? I'm thinking like over here would be a good spot for hooks, or like one there, maybe one there. Maybe one here and two, like one there and one there, and then one here somewhere, maybe. And cut it off. Cut that off, like right there. What do you think, Wildlife? I mean, I don't know. I'm just sitting there thinking, probably I've got this where I can like hang like tongs and shit off of, or even whatever, and then maybe a hook right there. So I got that spot and this spot for hook right there, and then two hooks, like maybe like that. I feel like it would just snag shit. Like, yeah, okay, see, I thought of that. I was thinking about that too. I was actually thinking about that too. Um, unless, well, unless, well, no, I don't want them over here because then it'll be snagging stuff while I'm going in and out of the door. But, I don't know. No, I mean, even like along this edge, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I want to put some hooks on it somewhere, but I'm not sure how and where I want to put them. And what kind of hooks? I mean, I don't know if I even, now this just happens to be what I've got. I mean, I unless I mean, if I look hard enough, I could probably find some odd looking pieces of metal or something like that. That's not necessarily a hook, but it can act as a hook. But like, let's see here. I've got. Now I was sitting there and I was looking. I was thinking, these. I got 3 of those. Now I got 4 of them. I don't know. I mean, those are kind of wide, and they wouldn't really like. I mean, that's now. I'm thinking like, I'm probably going to have to put those other hooks on somewhere because I mean, there's so many other things that all they've got, and then it's like a hole in the handle, and those other hooks would be all right for that. But where to put them? I mean, unless I put them all up here in the front, which, I could put one right there. It'd only stick out like that far. And then these, like I put one there, one there. And you know what? I need to now take this thing back off. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's try something. Let's try something here. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it like about there. All right. I think that'll work right there. I think that'll work. Not there. Yep. I think that'll work. Uh, Matter of fact, I can probably just clean up those fucking wells just a little bit because they probably don't look all that great. Well, they don't look too bad. Do a little something, something. Did it? That'll work. That will work just beautifully. Now I got some hooks on a second. All right, let's move it back in its spot and look at it again. You just sit there and look at it. Why don't you just look at it? I mean, just look at it. Will you just look at it? I mean, look at it. I mean, will you just freaking look at it? Just look at it. I mean, this is what happens when you get up on something like this. You just first thing you say is just look at it. I mean, look at it. Will you just look at it? I mean, seriously, will you guys just look at it? 21 South Carolina. 10-4. Good to see you in there, sir. I mean, just look at it, Huckleberry. Just look at it. Now I got hooks on the sucker. I got hooks on it now. So I got me a windbreaker, a table, hooks, on a bottom shelf. Holy crap! The customized cooktop. I mean, telling you. I mean, you just look at it. Isn't that the first thing coming to your mind when you're in here just looking at it? You're just looking at it and you're so like, damn it, would you just look at it? I mean, will you just look at the thing? Golly, look at this. I mean, look at that right there and right there and right there. Will you look at that, man? I'm gonna tell you. I know. So yeah, I think this might be where I'll make a stopping point. And look at it some more and see if there's anything else I want to do to it. You know, get out here and cook on it a few times and see I mean. Like I said, I still think maybe like a little shelf right in here somewhere. I don't know. Uh, Tate, are you looking at it? I mean, are you seriously? Are you looking at it, Tate? I can't. I don't know if you're looking at it, man. But I was just sitting there. I was like, I had this steel sitting around, and I was like, well, what can I use it for? And that's just what I come up with. And I'm not sure if what else I want to do to it. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, maybe put some wheels on these legs. So when I tilt it back, I'll use the wheels and I can move it around a lot easier or whatever. Roll it around instead of like picking it up, moving it. I can just tilt it back and roll it around wherever I need to. What do I got for fucking wheels? Well, what do I got is I don't know, and I don't think this is gonna. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But let me see here if this is actually even wide enough. Oh, look at that! Will you look? Will you just fucking look at that? Holy shit! Let's bring her back over here to the welding spot, and let's weld some fucking wheels on this son bitch. Let's weld some fucking wheels on this god dang it mother junker. Let's weld some freaking wheels on it. Then I can just lean it back and I can wheel this wherever I want to. That's what I'm thinking. So, let's uh, let's weld some fucking wheels on it, y'all. Isn't that that's some shit right there, boy. I'm gonna fucking wheels on that son bitch. I can roll this sucker around. Hell the hell yeah, buddy. Give me my gloves. Probably don't need them. But I probably just got one of my gloves. Wait, Michael Jackson for a second. Woo-hoo. Let's see here. Actually, I need to. Oh hell yeah! This is gonna be sweet. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, buddy. Oh, buddy, I think that's going to work. I think it's going to work. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but it might. Oh, look at that. Will you just look at that? I mean, will you fucking just look at that? Look at that shit right there. I got myself some fucking wheels on it, man. Oh, hell. Oh, hell yeah. I'm telling you, man. Will you just look at that shit? Look at that shit now, boy. If he ever reads the chat, maybe. What? All right, hold on. If I know what you mean, maybe regular can help us. Wait a minute. Where's the link? Oh, yeah, I'm not bringing anybody up in the moment. I'm just kind of fucking around doing this kind of stuff, and I don't know. But hey, if you really want to come up, 21, if you really want to, man, just tell me right offhand. I will put it up in there, and we'll hang out for a minute. But like I said, I'm just kind of sitting here looking at this shit. Oh, Bonnie, you wanting the link? Is that what you're saying? Hell yeah. I reckon that thing will be able to, I can wheel that sucker around now. You know what I mean? I can wheel that sucker around. No, Bonnie's link. Oh, shit. I don't have any, I don't know if I have any mods in here. I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway, shit. I don't know. I would drop out if I fucking try to grab her link and stuff. I would drop myself out. But, should be able to find her. Just, I mean, here, I mean, her name is basically her name. Uh, yeah, I got it. Take her channel link. I don't have any means of doing that. I honestly, like I said, it would drop me out if I went to go try and grab her link, and I don't think I have any mods in here at the moment that can drop it. Um, but hold on. Let's see here. I don't know if I can. Shit, I'm not sure. No, I was trying to figure out if I can do like make mod Bonnie, but I don't know. Carolina, what's going on? It goes to some naughty stuff if you just type in. That's funny. Yeah, you don't want to type Bonnie's name in there. By God, you get some really weird shit pop up. You get some really weird shit pop up when you fucking type her name in. I am just fucking butterfinger dropping shit all day today. It was one. I started at a rocky start. Any of y'all that was in here in the first stream, the first half of this stream, anyway, you know, because I had to see. When my uncle intervenes, pretty much I gotta stop everything. I gotta drop everything, stop everything. We can deal with that. But let's see here. Fucking wind blowing just enough. I can't even fucking light my. What's up? A little bit. How you doing? Huh? Hey, big girl. So, yeah, let's see here. I'm catching up on chat, y'all. On StreamYard, they won't let you make anyone a mod. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember exactly how to make people mods. I think I have to go through YouTube or whatever to do that. I think, like I said, it would bump me off of StreamYard if I start moving around, like going into YouTube or like if I went into YouTube, I can get Bonnie's link and drop it, but it would drop me. And what's my temperature? Um, it's not too bad. I mean, at the moment, I mean, we've had thunderstorms. I mean, some hard thunderstorms for the past couple of days. So I mean, that's kind of cooled things off a little bit. You know, the after the storms. Uh, I don't know what it is out there in the sun. Hey, 21 man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Um, we're definitely gonna have to get together, and talk radio stuff. I just I'm not in the right space for that right now at the moment. You know, when it comes down to it, I mean, um, or I'd let you jump up here or whatever if you want to talk. But we need to do that. You know, I need to get a bunch of these radio operators, even like some of these YouTube content creator when it comes down to radio shit, and get a bunch of radio guys out here and just start talking some shit about some fucking radios and maybe help some people out there that's not familiar with radios or wants to get in them, or at least get some knowledge on what they have or what they could get, for like on a prepper type scenario. I mean, it's a luxury to be able to have radios and stuff like that. Because I mean, in some situations, um, you might not have that luxury of a radio and all that shit. But and then also having people that you talk to on that radio and all that stuff, and kind of, I mean, because I mean, yeah, it can be a tool and all, but I've been using it as a hobby for so many years. That's one of my hobbies is I like to sit there and talk on CB radio, you know, and talk to random men all over the fucking planet. You know, I just like to talk to random dudes on the radio. uh, but shit, I don't think it's that fucking much. I mean, hold on, let's see if I can. Um, I can't tell right now. I don't have my. It would pop. I would drop out if I went and checked even the weather right now. But I don't have a thermometer out here. But it's not too bad. Like I said, it's like we've had all those storms for the past couple of days, and it's a little cooler because after the storms, usually a lot of times a cold front or something like that would come in right behind a fucking big ass storm. But it's not too bad. It's actually pretty clear out when it comes down to the sky. Um, it is definitely hot if you're sitting out there in that sun, but I'm sitting over here in the shade, so I mean, it's not too bad. You know, I mean, at the moment the wind is blowing a lot, and I mean that'd be one of the another project that I want to do is build some kind of wind generator because I'm gonna tell you, since there's hardly any trees out here, and when the wind does start blowing, it usually blows pretty hard enough to where I could probably, harness some of that energy. Oh crap, I'm getting down to 21% of my fucking battery life. So in a little while, I'm gonna have to shut the stream down and put my phone on charge and all that good stuff. But I appreciate all you guys coming in and kind of hanging out and kind of watching me fool around with this thing. And so yeah, it's coming along. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else that I want to do to this or not. Like I said, I mean, just details. Like the more I use it, the more I'm like, okay, I need this, or whatever, because it would make my cooking experience a lot, better. Some other kind of a deal that I can add to this to make it better. But actually, at the moment, man, it's not too bad. I mean, honestly, we got hooks on it. I got a wind deflector. I got wheels on it. Got a damn bottom shelf. That's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, Carolina. I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, like you weren't here for most of it, but I mean, all right, now this is actually just, one of those turkey propane turkey fryer type burners. And I had one of those. I ended up modifying where the flame is a little bit higher up in this thing, and then I had this table thing, the frame sitting around, and I ended up putting that turkey fryer and welded it into there. All right. And now today, like I ended up putting these sides on for like a wind deflector. You know what I mean? Kind of like block some of the wind going in there and blowing my flame. And then, the wooden bottom, that was Bonnie's idea, and that's a damn good idea. And then, I added this table and then added those hooks. So, I mean, and that's where it's at right now. And this is my outside cooker type of thing, propane cooker. And, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Thanks, Bonnie. I'm going to tell you, I mean, there are those moments, I get kind of like a little one of those creative type of moments. And then I'm like, okay, what kind of stuff did I got to work with here? And, and I've got a lot of stuff, and that's not even all of what I had. I mean, honestly, I've gotten rid of a lot of shit recently because I kind of moving into that. But I've got a whole bunch of stuff. And then, I've got a bunch of other stuff in this old shop that is totally trashed by fucking pack rats and shit like that. So, and then plus I just need to just move shit out of here. But I've got a bunch of stuff that I can make shit out of. And then I'm like, okay, what would I get the most use out of? I mean, I'm not really wanting to build something just to build something. No, I want something that I'm going to be using. You know what I mean? And then, I'll start looking around. I'm like, okay, I got some pieces of steel right here. What can I do with that? I mean, what can I do with this? Is there anything I can use that stuff for? And then, probably could have used that for something though. I ain't gonna need that. I shouldn't be just leaving that out here. I'm gonna rust up and never be able to use it again. But I do have some other stuff. I mean, I was sitting there looking at it. I was over here. I was going, "Will you just look at it?" And I was over here looking at it, and I was over here just looking at this over here. I want you guys to go over here and just look at this. All right, this is my little fire pit. Fire pit barrel type of thing. Well, anyway, I got a piece of this thick ass wire grate that I'm thinking I cut to fit in here on the bottom. So I got a little space between the bottom of the fire pit and that little air space. Air kind of like gets in there. Plus, I got a hole in the very center of this thing right about there, so air comes up through the bottom also. So I mean, otherwise, I also kind of need to cut some holes or some slices in the sides so air can come in down here close to the bottom of the flame and all that stuff too. It'll help burn. But then I was also thinking about, I don't know, like putting some kind of a pipe right here and then having something like this. Having a pipe off the side and having something like this that I can hook onto that pipe, and I can lower and raise this and use this to kind of like cook on, and then it would like swivel out of the way, you know. That'd be kind of cool. C clamps are handy. Yeah, no shit. I mean, I got stuff that, I mean, that's probably why I lose some stuff because I forget where in the hell I put it. And then next thing you know, it's like sometimes I leave it in a place where it gets all messed up. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do the grate yet. But that might be something I'll have to weld like a couple of like a couple of strips, just for support, and put that grate down there at the bottom. And this one, like I said, put like a pipe on the side and have it where it hangs off that pipe, where I can raise it or lower it, close to the fire, and use that to kind of help, at least keep things warm. And, because unless I put the pipe on the inside to where I can get that grate to go down even further, or I was sitting there thinking, it's like, or what I could do is hang it from like chains, having that pipe come up and then hang over in the center, and then have it hanging from chains where it will go down and come up. You know what I mean? That'd probably work too, but just have that piece like that grate like hooked like four different on four corners, and then having them come up, and then where you can just have one chain kind of like, lowering it down and raising it up, you know, where, control the heat on your grate. Oh, thanks, Snooks. Yeah. Um, yeah, the first stream, we got cut off. So I know you were in there earlier, Snooks. I just did, like I said, I was just kind of like fucking around, not really until I've sat down just recently. I haven't really been paying attention to the chat. But I don't know if you noticed. All right, now this is the improvements I've done to this thing. I put the windscreen on the top. All right, and I actually added some hooks. I got 3 hooks right there. I added a table. Bonnie gave me this idea, and I put a piece of plywood right down there for like a bottom shelf, and that's what I've got going on right there, buddy. And that's another thing too. You talk about steaks. Now I need to break out. I've got some cast iron stuff that I haven't messed with in a while, and I actually probably need to, get them out and clean them up and all this other stuff, and because I think I got a Dutch oven. I think I got a couple of frying pans. Um, that I haven't used in a while, and this would be a good place to use them. You got some good steaks, and then you got a butt behind that. Oh, and wheels. I put wheels on it too. Oh yeah, that's right. Um, I put wheels on it too, Snooks. Yeah, I got wheels on it so I can like just roll it around when I want to move it. So yeah, I got wheels on it too. I fucking totally forgot. You know. So actually, I just in this little project today, I've actually gotten quite a lot done to this thing, to make it a little bit better. Like I said, I'll probably have to use it a few more times, and And then I might think of something sitting here looking at it, I mean, will you just look at it? I mean, come on, just look at it. I mean, that's like the first thing that comes to your mind when you're like looking at it. You just like, will you just look at it? I mean, just look at it, man. I mean, for real, just look at it. It's functional. It's not pretty, but it's functional. That's the point. I just wanted something functional. I didn't care if it was pretty. I mean, will you just look at it? Come on now, just look at it. I was actually, I put it in my community tab, but I was actually watching that damn video again just recently, and I mean, I wonder what was going through that guy's mind. I was sitting there showing him that car and the way he was acting and talking and stuff. I wonder if he was like, he's probably thinking, it's like, man, is this guy for real? Is this guy for real? Oh shit, y'all. All right. I hate to do it to y'all, but y'all gonna you can't you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. It's getting around closing time. I got like 15% on my battery life. Got to shut her down and put her on charge and catch you guys out there on the flip side. All right. I appreciate all you guys. Snooks, Tate, Bonnie, 21. What was that? Huckleberry, Carolina, Cheryl. Um, I think that was everybody. Um, anyway, I appreciate all y'all, man. I'm telling you, just kind of hanging out during the journey. I know it was probably the worst like camera like camera shit. I'll go back and I'll probably watch some of this. I'm like, oh shit, it's like all you're looking at is my toes. But I'm working with what I got. Y'all have a good one out there. 1122 back out.